Happy Friday, Rocklin High! Hey guys, I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Mackenzie. Today is June 6th, the last day of school.
Now, the seniors are graduating tomorrow, but they're not even here to hear this, so...
Congrats to them, even though they're not here. Let's get on with the show.
Now, believe it or not, this is actually the old studio that's been here since the beginning of Rocklin High School.
There's going to be some big changes for us next year. We're no longer going to be filming in this studio. Miss Tillery is actually going to be moving in here, and this is going to become the College and Career Center.
Now, the new studio will be up at M2, Mr. O'Donnell's room. So how about we go check it out?
Here we are.
It's kind of a mess, but
This is going to be where we're filming next year. Let's get on with the show.
one of the most recognizable teachers on this campus is retiring this year. This is Mr. Nichols, the man who leads the students who create the Flash and our yearbook. He has been here since the second year the school opened. Let's hear a little about him.
Hi, I'm Allie Maranta. I'm going to be the editor-in-chief of the yearbook next year. And as of today, I've taken 6 classes in M5 with Mr. Nichols. And he really shaped my high school experience because every single Lunch and Plus when I walk in there, he always has a smile on his face, and it's just such a great environment to be creative and meet new friends and create such a big project such as the yearbook or Flash.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm the current design editor for The Flash, the school magazine. Mr. Nichols has taught me, I think one of the biggest things that he has taught me is that everybody has a story and that everybody has a unique perspective that deserves to be heard, and that I should always honor that, and I should always try and find that unique perspective in each person.
My name is Olivia Reagan. I have taken Mr. Nichols' class all 4 years I've been here at Rocklin High School, and I intend on going to college and getting a degree in communications. On Rocklin High School, he's offered his room as sort of like a safe space. When I came into Rocklin High School, I was very introverted. I didn't like talking to people. But because I've been in yearbook all 4 years, I've, sort of broken out of my shell. I'm able to talk to people. I'm able to, take a leadership role within yearbook and doing InDesign and everything like that.
All right, I just want to take a moment to thank Mr. Nichols for just being a great mentor for me the last 20 years of teaching, whether it's been talking coaching, connecting with kids, school just in general. But probably obviously the best connection we have is we both have a kid that's born on the same day, and they're the same age, April 20th. So it's kind of a cool connection that we always have mentioned each year that they celebrate a birthday. So I just want to say again, Casey, thank you for everything that you do. And again, you've been a great mentor for me.
So hi, I'm Jaden, and I'm this year's yearbook editor. So I've had Nichols for all 4 years of my high school career. I originally got involved in the program because he also taught my cousin, who was the yearbook editor. So he pretty much forced me into this program, and it actually really impacted my high school career. It would not have been the same. Nichols has really taught me about individualism and working with a team, leading people, that I didn't have those skills before. I was really able to accomplish a lot. He also taught me that you have to work hard, and it's not just about the grades. That's really one of Nichols' big things. A lot of teachers here are big on AP classes. That's not Nichols' focus. It's about actually learning, and that's something that not a lot of teachers still have today.
I just want to thank Casey for everything you've done for Rocklin High School. You've chronicled all our years, and you've helped to make Rocklin High what it is. You're always so kind, and you always have such a positive attitude, and I just really appreciate you. And I do want to say my favorite memory of you is when you showed up to, I think it was when school was starting, and you had bleached hair and an earring, and everybody calls you Pony Boy.
Casey Nichols is to Rocklin High School what Rafiki was to the Pride Land in The Lion King. And my favorite thing about Casey is he's got a ton of wisdom and a lot of experience knowledge, but he doesn't just blurt it out. He waits until you're ready to hear it, or it comes up in a position that it's meaningful so that it actually will be applied. And that makes a world of difference in how a conversation happens and how we operate together as a family.
Last week was the annual junior versus senior Powder Puff football game. You could say the game was definitely dominated by the seniors as they won pretty easy with the score of 44-0. The senior class actually won last year as juniors, so this win solidifies their dominance on the football field. Some of the standouts were Jesse Ruffner, JoJo Henson, Madison Asen, and Carly Gonzalez, to name a few. So, we've had Taylor and Jordan tell us about all the sports during this year. Today, we're going to have members from all the different sports talk about their year.
Thank you for everyone who came out to support all of our games this year. The Quarry Bowl was definitely one to remember. Picked up a good win, 31-21. Friday Night Lights will be back before you know it.
Stunt also had a great season. We finished first this season, tied with Whitney. Thank you for all the support this season. Now let's go to Canella and Camel about tennis.
Girls tennis had a great season, winning league and sections. We've won the last 3 out of 4 section titles. Thank you to everyone who came out to support.
Boys tennis had its most historic year ever. We placed 3rd in league and took our first ever section title. Thank you for all the support this year. Now let's go talk to Evan and Jesse about basketball.
Boys basketball had a great season this year. We ended up placing 2nd in league and beating Whitney in the Quarry Classic.
Girls basketball had a brand new coach this season and set the foundation for the next years to come. Now let's go talk to Jaden and Alara about water polo.
Boys water polo had a phenomenal season where we placed 1st in league and made it to section semifinals. It was such a great and fun year. Thanks for all those who came out to support.
Girls water polo had a fun, competitive season, and the team is looking forward to what we can accomplish next season. Now let's go talk to Shane and Taylor about volleyball.
Girls volleyball had a great year this season. Thank you for everyone who came out to the Quarry Court and supported us as we won the league title. We made it to the semifinals in sections and hoping to do even better next year.
Boys volleyball had one of the best seasons in 8 years, finishing 2nd in league and making it to section semifinals. Thank you for all the support this season. Let's go to Jordan and Ethan and talk about baseball and softball.
Baseball had a great season, beating Whitney all 3 games and upsetting St. Mary's in the first round of playoffs. We then made it to the quarterfinals against Wood Creek. Thanks for all the support this season.
Softball also had a great season where they placed 2nd in league and secured the #1 seed in Division II playoffs. Thanks to all who came out. Now let's go talk to Madison and Mateo about how boys and girls soccer did this year.
Girls soccer had a great and fun season. Our best game was against Del Oro on senior night where we beat them 3-1. Thank you for all the support.
Boys soccer had a great season. We hosted our first ever tournament, placing 2nd. Now here's Josh and Morin talking about golf.
Boys golf had a great season. Our lowest round and best match was against Folsom. And shout out to Eric Klusendorf, who sank the biggest putt of the season.
Girls golf had an amazing season, finishing 5th in the whole section out of 200 teams and 3rd in league. We hope to continue this legacy. Now let's go talk to Mikaela and Max about wrestling.
This was the first year our school has had a girls wrestling team. We had a great season and are looking forward to building the program in future years.
Boys wrestling had 3 wrestlers become SFL champs in their weight classes and 13 wrestlers went to Masters. Thank you for all the support this year. Now let's go talk to Vanessa and Max about swim.
Boys swim had a great year. We took our largest group ever to sections, and 2 school records were broken this year. The 100 breaststroke by Colton Harrison and the 100 freestyle by Max Miller. On top of that, all swimmers had enormous improvements in time.
Girls swim had a historic season this year. We got our first NorCal Champs trophy ever this year. Marnie Bauer also broke the 50 freestyle record at Champs. Now let's go talk to Pearl, Trevor, Emily, and Brendan about cross country and track and field.
Guys, cross country had a great season. We made it to state, ran pretty fast, and looked great the whole time.
Girls cross country made it back to the section championships again, but unfortunately didn't make it to state this year.
Boys varsity track started the season off great with taking home the championship at the Stojan Invite from Granite Bay, and then ended up taking 3rd in a really tough league.
JV took home a 3-peat championship of boys and girls, bringing home another league title.
On June 14th, some of the members of the RHS choir will have the chance to be a part of something pretty special. At Thunder Valley, the 80s band Foreigner will be performing, and they've reached out to us and asked us to have some of our choir join them on stage. 25 of our students will be taking part in this, and it should be a pretty cool concert, as they will sing with the lead singer to the song I Want to Know What Love Is. Here's a little bit of what they will sound like. this summer, Mackenzie?
You know, I don't really have any plans, but I'm just gonna enjoy each summer day and soak up the sun. What are you gonna be doing?
I'm actually going to Disneyland, so I'm really excited about that because I've only been once before, so.
That's awesome. Well, we've had Kyla and Alyssa ask you guys all about what your plans are for this summer. Let's see what you guys said.
So, school's ending soon, and there's so much to do this summer.
Over the last couple of days, we went around and asked you guys what you were doing this summer. Let's go take a look at what you said.
I got a couple trips planned, going to Cabo in June. We're also going to San Diego, and we always do a houseboat trip on Lake Shasta.
This summer, I'm going to be going to Cuba.
Well, I'm going to go on a scuba diving trip, and then we're renting a home in Fort Bragg for a week.
I'm going to Utah.
About to go to Santa Cruz to look at the oceans and the scenery.
Hanging out with friends and family, probably.
I'm going to Lake Almanor with my friends.
I'm going to Utah. My daughter is there and my granddaughter, and then my daughter's going to have another baby.
I'm doing a internship called APAX with my church.
Well, over the summer, I'm going to Mexico, and I'm going to start preparing for college.
Well, we're going to vacation together. We're going to Fiji. We're going to go to Fiji. We're going to go together. We got these beautiful huts right on the beach. It's going to be so much fun. My family's going to be in one. Miss Blankenship's family's going to be in the other. We're going to have so much fun.
We're so excited.
Wow, you guys are doing a lot of fun stuff this summer.
Yeah, it was so fun to interview you guys, and for the last time, thanks for watching.
Have a good summer.
Well, that's our show. See you next week, Rocklin.
Actually, hold on a second. It's see you next year. Remember? It's summer. Bye, guys.